Welcome to Tea Talk with CandT.
Where the tea is hot
The vibes are real.
and grown woman talk is always on the menu. Yes, welcome y'all,
Yeah.
welcome y'all. Tea time, tea time, tea talk, tea talk. It's just time for the tea. So, this is our first podcast, everybody. We want to thank you for watching. We want to thank you for following and just thank you for all the love and all the support. And we're going to get into it. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun.
Yeah.
So, yes, Tea Talk. If you guys don't know, we are a new podcast. She's C, I'm T. We're gonna be talking about the realness. If you haven't yet, please follow our Instagram page at Tea Talk CNT. It's on Instagram. Anything you want to add, Miss Honey Child?
No, I think that's good. I mean, basically, the podcast is going to be just us getting together, having girl talk, tea
Mm-hmm.
time, talking about anything and everything love,
Mm-hmm.
relationships, money, you know, blowing up, everything. Everything under the sun.
Relationships.
Relationships. That's a
Everything
big
you
one. Oh,
think of.
yes. A
Yes.
lot of relationship talk.
And we
But
definitely gonna
just,
get y'all
yeah.
involved. We definitely gonna
Oh,
get
yeah,
y'all
for
involved.
sure. We're gonna be
Um,
dropping some polls for y'all to respond to. We want fan mail, whatever. Anything y'all want to talk about, let us know. We're gonna make sure we talk about it.
yes, honey. Okay. See, let them know. Let them know all the information. And if you guys have any suggestions, please hit us up on our Instagram as well. We'll drop the Gmail at the end of our podcast. If you want to email us, Gmail us, hit us up, say what's up, all that good stuff. So let's get into the nitty gritty. Let's get into all the good stuff. Let's get into our topic.
All right, all right. So today's topic is gonna be catfishing.
Mm, 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 mm.
Yes, 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 catfishing. So first question: do you know what catfishing really is? What constitutes catfishing?
Fakeness, not real. You're not you. Just not you. And I don't know why. Do you have the time for it? Do you not have the time for it? Why would you want to catfish? I know I didn't have the time for it. Never did it. Don't want to do it. But I know people that still do it. Ridiculous.
So catfishing, yep. Basically, you've taken on a whole different persona, being somebody that you're not, for different reasons, manipulation purposes, desperation, boredom, different
Hmm.
reasons. But basically there's usually no good that comes out of it. Most of the time you really don't even tell who you really are, and then when you do, it don't end well. And a funny thing is that me and old girl here, we met through
Yes.
catfish. So for the people that don't know, we have been friends for 20 years. Am I downgrading us? Is it more than
It's been
that? I tell our
84
age too much
years.
It's
now.
been 84 years.
It's been 20 plus years. Yeah, we've been friends for a long time, y'all. And it's crazy because a catfish introduced us, y'all. A catfish.
Definitely did. Definitely
Definitely a
did.
catfish. Mm.
So we met, we were what, 15?
Yeah.
Back then B2K was hot. And I was a J booger. I don't know why I said that. That sounds horrible, but I was a J booger. And my girl here loved Lil Fizz.
Can't nobody
So
tell me nothing about Lil Fizz. That was my boo.
yeah, look, he's still fine, fine. I don't care what nobody
He
say.
is. He
But
is. Both of them.
we got on AOL. And we found each other in a fan fiction group. And
Yes.
basically, for people that really don't know what that is, same thing. I mean, I guess you could say we kind of catfish in a story. Like
But we did. Listen, we told stories. J Bug was her man. Lil Fizz was my man.
and
Still
was
is. Still is. And yes, we went into these fan fiction groups and we told stories like basically how we wanted our lives to be with J Bug and Little Fizz. So we wasn't
yeah,
catfishing. We was fantasizing, y'all. We
we,
had
we were
fantasies.
definitely fans.
And
We
then
were the
just
biggest fans.
big fans, huge fans. And then one person just decided to,
Took
bite and
advantage.
eat off of that fantasy and pretend he was Mr. J Bug and hop up in people's IMs talking about, how y'all doing? Let's be friends. Let's be cool.
It's so crazy because like all the J Book posters, I probably had every J Book poster.
You did.
Anytime I'm going to the store, get that magazine. I need what was it? Right On, Word
Word
Up,
up. Word up
whatever.
magazine. Oh my God, yes.
People magazine was cutting out his little figure out the little small little thing in the corner. Like it didn't matter. I had every picture. So it was crazy that I even fell for that because I should have known better. Like I should have saw that picture and knew that was not my man. Like that was
We were
not him.
young. We were
We were
so
young,
young.
very young. And he knew it. He called our
Yeah.
bluff.
We
And,
were so young. We believed anything back then. It's crazy. But
yeah,
it's like it's like the reverse. It's not bittersweet. It was it was bittersweet because the
mhm,
bitter part is the catfishing, but the sweet part, we
yeah,
got 20 plus friendship out of it, which is freaking
absolutely,
crazy. To this day, we still going
absolutely.
strong, as y'all
Still
people can
rocking.
see. Still going strong, as you people can see. But yeah, we can honestly say to our catfisher J Bug, we thank you.
Thank you.
We
Thank you
love
so
you
much.
for yes. Thank you for getting this friendship together, sir. Wherever you might be, we thank you.
And real J Bug, you can call me too. I'm still in Cleveland. Come
Oh,
find
yeah,
me.
Mr. Jarrell, call my bestie. Let her take you out. She a good woman. A
Man, I
good
am
woman.
telling you. I learned how to cook since then. Like I got me a little jobby job now. Like I'm man, come wife me. I'm telling you. But anyway. um,
Anyway.
so yes, we were mutually catfished, and then they got me again, girl. They got me again.
Some catfish.
Emotional damage.
Some catfish.
Yeah. This one was in person though. So we got on the chat line with Raven. Oh my God. We had some nights on the Raven. But
Y'all remember
we
Raven?
ended up,
Y'all
I don't know
remember
if they
Raven?
remember that, man. If y'all remember the Raven, put it down there. Let us know that
Yes,
y'all
let
were
us
on there.
know.
Like, I guarantee we probably talked to some of y'all at some point back then. But yes, on the Raven, me and two of my friends, we met this guy, and my one friend liked Omarion. So the dude basically was like, man, I look like a combination of Omarion and J Boog. And anyway, he tried to be a little player. He had all three of us, me and two of my friends. And he set up dates with all of us. So back then we had this mall called Randall Park Mall. Everybody that is ever from Cleveland, been to Cleveland, know Randall Park Mall. It is now closed, but it was this spot. Like teenagers, when we wanted to go on a date, if we didn't go skating or to
Right.
the rec center, we was at Randall Park Mall. And they had a movie theater in there. They had, I think they had like an arcade in there at one point. Of
Okay.
course, a food court. So dude made a date with me to go to the movies. He made a date with my friend that liked the Marion so that they can go, I think, to the food court or something. The third girl, I don't know if he was meeting her before all this or after, but downtown was supposed to be like that. That mall was like not downtown. That mall was like it was like a neutral area. So basically, like wherever he was gonna meet this third girl, that was kind of gonna be the meetup spot. So she found out that Marion, like her girl, she found out who he was. So basically, we knew before he knew that,
Mm.
you know what I'm saying? So she met up with him first. Her date was first. And she admitted to the dude that she knew he really wasn't who he was. And then she convinced him to come tell us the truth. So now here they come. Now I'm standing there and I'm all cute and stuff, waiting on my little
Of
movie date.
course.
Thought was stood up because he was kind of late getting there. And he wasn't answering the phone. And then here they come walking up together, and I'm like, how did that happen? I'm like, who is this guy? Because this is not my Marion J Boog right here. This
Right.
is this. So let me just tell y'all, he should have catfished. This man, I'm just saying, y'all, I'm just saying, it was terrible. His forehead went over his eyes. He
Oh,
was short. Now, I'm 5'9". I'm 5'9". I was the tallest out of the three of us. He was shorter than all of us, though. He did have some nice teeth. And he had
well, that's a
lips.
plus.
I wouldn't say they were raspberries lips because y'all know he had them soup coolers.
Super
They weren't
cooler.
quite as
Shelf.
big, but
Okay.
he did have some pretty big lips. But the teeth were nice. That I'll give him that. But that's all he getting. But
Okay.
y'all, this man played all three of us. Like we, nothing like J Boog or Marion. Okay, so I say that to say, I got twice because of J Boog. So J Boog again. This shows my true dedication to you. I went through 2 catfishes for you. Anyway, we gonna let that go. So,
It's them boy
so
bands, man. I'm telling
careful.
you, it's them
Be
boy
more careful.
bands. I don't know
Get
how
your
many
tag.
Bow Wows and Little Fizzes and J Bugs I had in my IMs, but it was a lot. It was a lot. Boy, yeah.
And
Boy bands will definitely take on the catfish title.
oh, well, you
Uh,
know they had them on the real show anyway. Somebody thought they was Bow Wow. Somebody thought they was Chris Brown. You got people paying $1,000 for pictures. I'd be like,
right,
I'm Chris Brown too. At
right.
this point.
Oh my
But
God.
what about you? Have you ever been catfished?
Okay,
Oh
so yeah,
man.
there's this dude. Like I said, with it's the boy bands. There's this dude, and it wasn't even Little Fizz. I had an Amarion catfish, and he was
Mm,
he was
okay.
going for it, y'all. Like I will admit, he didn't. He looked like he looked like Amarion off a Wish. I will give him that. He was like a bootleg version of Amarion because he said he was telling me, but I don't know why these guys thought like we were dumb. Like we had the posters on our wall, we seen the videos. Like
But
I
when
even
you
went
go
to
off the
106 and
mark,
Park to
the
see them.
ball.
Like I was heavy B2K fan. So when this dude hit me up and was saying how he was Amarion and whatnot, I'm just like, okay, not really thinking anything of it. And the next thing you know, he starts sending me pictures, I guess trying to convince me that he is Amarion. And I'm looking at the pictures and I'm like, this is not Amarion. You could pass for one on Wish, but you're not Amarion. But me, I'm playing along. I'm just like, oh my God, like I'm a big fan of you. Like I told him straight up, so I was like, I really love Little Fizz, but me and you, we could be cool people. It's like we
I
could be
mean,
friends. I don't mind saying, Amarion is my best male friend. Why not? Y'all, he was going for it. Like after a while, he was even like, "Give me your number. I'll call you when I get out the studio, or I'll call you when I'm done filming a video." It was always the studio, y'all. Always the studio. I'll call you when I get out the studio. I'm like,
mm,
okay. I gave him my
mm.
number and everything. He calls me. Y'all, when I tell y'all he tried so hard to sound like this man Omarion, I had to
Did he
laugh.
sing?
He couldn't even sing. He couldn't even sing. It was on the fact he was just trying to be so smooth, like, yeah, what's up, baby? Yes, oh baby. Yeah, I just got finished leaving the studio, baby. And I'm like, bro, you
Did he
trying
have a
way,
Sally phone number?
way
Like
too hard.
all the
Like,
things. Was the
yeah.
braids long enough? Cause back then people had them little
The
shoddy
little shot.
braids.
No, you know what's funny? He had the hairdo that Omarion had when they did Pandemonium. When he had the layers. That was the
Okay.
hairdo he had. So he had some hang time. Like I said, he could be
Hmm.
Omarion off a Wish.
But
Like he
but I
wasn't a
mean,
bad looking
they
guy.
got strong genes though, so I ain't buying that. Like he can't look that much like Marion because have you seen the baby brother? Like the
Oh,
two baby
Lord
brothers.
Jesus. Yeah,
I
see.
mean, the genes are strong. So
When
if
we
you gonna
ask
be
if you
somebody,
have a
you gotta
brother,
be
that's
somebody
what we
that
mean. That's all I say
that's
when
a
we ask, do you have a brother? That's what we mean. That's
absolutely.
exactly what we
You
mean.
don't want Uncle Joe with the hole in the pants, the
Mm-mm.
barbecue sandals. We don't want none of that. We
Mm-mm.
want your brother to look like you.
Yes.
Okay?
Marion
Younger or older.
Fine.
I don't discriminate. But he gotta at least look like you do. Don't
What was
bring
his
nobody
brother's
to the
name?
party that do not look
Orion.
like you. Brother Orion. Yep. Orion.
We just
Girl.
don't know the third brother's name, but yes,
We don't know
Marion,
the third brother,
Orion.
but it
And
gotta be
then
something for the boat, right? Like
it has to be. It has to be.
Ocho
All I know is
Cinco.
Mama and Daddy was doing things right. That's all I know. And then their
Man.
whole backstory with, you know,
Hmm.
Marcus Houston being the stepbrother. I didn't mind that either because Marcus Houston
At all.
he fine.
At
So
all.
if that's his stepbrother, hey. Okay.
Listen.
But
I didn't
yeah,
expect that. The whole group, girl. The
I'm
whole group.
saying catfishing. I don't know how people have the time for it. I really don't know how people. It's like you have to come up with a whole profile, a whole different
Mhm.
name, and then it's like you know what they say. Once you come up with one lie, you have to stick to the lie to make sure they don't catch you. And it's like mm-mm, I
It takes too much energy.
it is. It's way too much energy. I ain't
But
got it.
you keep notes in your phone. You know, people that date multiple people, you keep a little note in your phone. You put like where you met them, what their name is. You might not even lock them in for about 2 weeks, so you got to put some notes by the number so you can remember.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That he called me such and such, and we met
Right.
here, and so maybe they do that. But it's people now that got like 20 different pages, and there are 20 different people, and it's crazy. I mean, all I can say is, I mean, don't catfish. But I mean, if you're going catfish, you probably don't want to be somebody like a Marion that knows how to sing, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
That
because
part.
I'm gonna ask you, just like the one that thought she was talking about. Wow, my thing is, let me know what's real. You know what I'm saying? Come on, 106 Park, get a paper, write my name on it, hold it up.
Shout
Because I
me out.
mean, I need to understand, because if I'm in Cleveland and you from Ohio, there's no reason why we ain't linking up.
That
Like,
part.
I'm gonna have a question. So, and you a celebrity, so I don't care how old you are. You got a driver.
That part.
You got to get here. So, but yeah. So okay.
It's like it's some funny
Catfishing.
catfishing, and then it's some dangerous catfishers, aka catfish mingler.
Catfish mingler. Okay, so let me tell y'all about the catfish mingler. So, I am a big true crimes fan, and I am addicted to things like Dateline and 2020.
Me
So
too,
I'm back
girl.
watching, yes, and you know what? Like, it's crazy because dudes probably think I'm crazy as hell. Like, she watching that show to figure out how to kill us and hide our bodies. And I really don't. Like, I don't
That
remember nothing
always
once
be the
it blow
guy's
up.
first thought. Every time we say, "Oh, I'm watching Law," "Oh, I'm watching Law and Order," they be like, "Oh, you up to something?"
Mm-mm. No, like the thing is, like once the episode goes off, I don't even remember what I saw half the time. Like I it's nothing. But I watched America's Most Wanted, and they did bring it back on. So I was watching the episode a couple days ago, and there's this guy, black guy. I want to say he was like 40. He was decent looking too, bald head, got the beard and everything like that.
And
Yeah, bald head, had a beard. I would say he was probably like Starbucks coffee brown. I don't know, but he was fine, right? So he met this lady, he married her after like 8 months of dating. And it was red flags left and right. She wouldn't listen. He killed her and then got on social media on these dating sites. And the dating sites is how he's been staying on the run. He got women all over the place, and he's meeting them on social media. He's using somebody else's picture until he can get, close enough into the relationship with them. And then he'll actually give them the real picture. But by that point, they sprung off of him. They probably about to move him in,
Right.
He's still on the run now. This was on like the last week's episode. So I want to say dude is probably in, where did they say he was? He's somewhere in the Midwest. I ain't gonna lie. He's somewhere over here by us. He ain't in Ohio. He do have family in New York though, so you be careful. But but I
That's
feel
why I
like they
keep
said
my
he's
stun gun. I keep everything on me for protection. I ain't playing that.
I want to say Philly though. I feel like he's either in Philly or that's where the crime was. So he's somewhere close between us. But yeah, y'all, be careful, man. Make that dude give you a picture immediately. Y'all need to be video chatting within about a week of talking. Like, get all the credentials, look them up, get that name, full name, date of birth. Now I will tell you all this though. I, as an adult, met another guy, and everything matched. His name and his birthday matched, but everything else didn't match. So just to say, get the name and date of birth, that ain't it. Like, y'all got to
No,
get
you need
more.
more than that.
You definitely need more than that. Like, he was himself, but here's another thing. This is my pet peeve, y'all. So this is one thing when you looking for a catfish, right? Make the man take his hat off and his sunglasses off, and make him smile, because
Absolutely.
the receding
Absolutely.
hairlines, the cock eyes, the missing teeth, all that stuff is very distinguishable, right? So, dude that I'm talking about, he was missing his front tooth, and I didn't even know it. All the pictures he had, none of them he was smiling in. It was the same guy. We got on video. That's when I noticed the missing tooth, but everything else about him looked I mean, he was him, but I'm gonna say those pictures were probably definitely 10 years old. Like
Mhm.
that wasn't how he looked currently. And then it was even worse in person. Like he, I don't know, man. I don't know. With AI and everything, man, just be careful, y'all. Like,
Definitely.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
Well, I don't know. Like, I think like catfishing. I think it's gonna get worse. Like, you gotta think about it. We got people that can make like dogs juggle and all this with this AI and all this. So AI for me is like filters amplify. Like you can pretty much be whoever you want to be. I can be you right now.
Which is freaking scary. Right.
hmm
Exactly.
hmm So like, how do we combat catfishing? Like, what would you look for? I guess what would be suspicious? What would be a red flag for you?
Like you said, it's funny now because, like you said, it's the consistency. It's you have to be consistent with your lies, especially when you're constantly
hmm
having a conversation with somebody. Instead, that you have to treat it like a game of Clue, where you have to jot down notes and be like, that's not what you told me the other day. That's not what you
Man,
told me the other day." So it's like it's crazy because, like you said, with AI, you can be basically anybody. Like my cousin the other day, she showed me a picture that she did with AI. She was sitting in the back seat of a car with 50 Cent. And it looked real. Like it looked real. And she put in the caption, "Yeah, just me chilling with my boo." And I'm like, that's how folks catch a case, because that looks too real.
man,
Like it's crazy what you could do with AI. It's scary. It's a scary world out there. It's I don't know. I mean, as far as what to look for, like you said, when you have like these conversations with these people, I mean, of course you're gonna exchange pictures back and forth. That's the first thing usually people do is exchange pictures, but then you could take anybody's picture. Like you could steal anybody's
hmm
picture off of their page. And it's like it's sad because you don't want to be petty and be like, okay, take a picture, but like put my name on a piece of paper and to take a picture that way.
hmm
Like we grown,
hmm
we shouldn't even have to go through that. We have to, but we shouldn't have to. So I think now that's why it's important to do video chat sometimes now so you can, I mean, I'm not saying you have to video chat the person all the time, but you want clarification that you are talking to the person you are talking to,
Oh
because
yeah.
it's scary out there. There's murderers out there, there's stalkers out there. I mean, I just whew, I don't know. Catfishing is like you said, it could be done for multiple things. Like some people do it because they're bored. Some people do it for manipulation. Some people do it, just to do it. But it's like,
Confidence builder for sure.
right, yeah,
Some of the
definitely a
ones that be
confidence
on the show,
builder.
they be like, "Oh, I ain't got no friends. Don't nobody like me as me." So they go on
Right.
there and they Tyra Banks or somebody, and or at least they look like you know what I'm saying. They'll find the most beautiful person they can find online, and that's who they gonna be. And it's just like, do you not think you're gonna have to eventually be you? Like, I guess for me, like if you gonna reject me, just reject me. Like, I'm not about to
Hello.
go through that.
Exactly. Who got
I
time for
remember
that?
one of them. I remember one of the episodes. The girl literally called the real person and had them record something because they did exactly what you were talking about. So, like, not hold the picture up, but it was something like you need to say my name or you need to
Right.
whatever it was. It was like video. And so they actually called the real person trying to get a video saying whatever it was this person requested,
Right.
and they were able to get it some kind of way. And I can't remember what excuse they used for them to actually send it to them, but they got it. Like people are really clever in how they're deceiving people too. So, do you think that like, I mean, with AI though, like more of us, right? It's the younger population that is using a lot of the AI and the computers and things like that. But do
Absolutely.
you really think that is like who is the catfish more targeting right now? Like, do you think we in our 30s, like, do you think we really are the targets right now? Like, should we be looking out? People older, people younger? Do you think it stops ever at an age? Like, what?
I mean, I'm hoping it stops at a certain age, but I can honestly say, like, people are still out there catfishing till this day. The
Mhm,
demographic is probably younger still because, people are gullible. The young
mhm,
people are
mhm.
gullible nowadays. But then again, they're so hip to this AI, they're so hip to this technology. I mean,
Yeah,
sad to say, the new target is probably much older people who
yeah,
down the line feel lonely. who just wants a friend,
Mhm.
who just wants
Yep.
somebody to talk to. That's
Companionship.
yeah,
Yeah. Might have lost their
companionship.
husband or their spouse or whatever.
Somebody
Mhm.
could easily be the bait to a catfisher. So it's very I really think, sad to say, catfishing really has no age limit. It shouldn't be done, period. But it doesn't have an age limit. It can happen to you when you're younger. It can happen to you when you're older. It's just sad and scary.
So it's catfishing if you have a different persona, like, you go to the bar, because let's face it, like online dating is pretty much where it's at right now. So the catfishing is going to be very high. But say you go to the bar and you meet somebody, but you don't want to give them your right information. You give them that, like, that alter ego name, or you give them your homegirl phone number or something like that. Is that catfishing? Like, what is considered catfishing? Like,
That's a good question. You're right, because I know there's been multiple times where I do go out with my friends. I don't want to give out my real
mhm,
name, so I'm Tiffany for the
mhm,
night, or I'm Tawana for the night,
mhm.
or I'm everything but my real name for the night.
Right,
So
right,
I
right.
don't know. It's like it's funny because certain people might consider that to be catfishing, but it's like, how? Like, I'm still me. And it's funny that I say that because that's always the line that most catfishers say when they get caught. Like, I'm still
It's still
me.
me all the
I just, yeah,
time. I
I
just
just
look
didn't use
different.
my picture, but it's still me. Everything I said is all me. It's all, and it's like, bro, but if it's all you, just be you. Why are you using somebody else's
Right.
picture to be you?
Mhm,
Like, I don't
mhm.
know. I mean, that's a good question. It does, it makes you what, like, what is the point of catfishing? Sometimes it could be for a safety thing, but then again,
Mhm.
you don't know. Like, I do
They
know.
got fancy girls too. Like, what is it? IDBM? Am I saying?
Yeah,
I'm right.
I think
It's
so.
some
But yeah,
initials. Like, you basically like a cartoon version of yourself, and you could be whoever you want to be. And the purpose is actually to be in the fantasy world, right? So you're not.
mm-hmm,
I'm not C. You're not T. You might be in there and be Angel, or I might be,
mm-hmm,
Diamond, and I'm dressed like a vampire. I mean, whatever.
mm-hmm.
So is that catfishing? Because I mean, if that comes with the territory and you're not supposed to be you, how
Right,
can you say it's catfish? But I feel
right.
like that's a very easy place for you to get targeted
Oh my God. Yeah,
because
definitely.
you don't have a face behind that. So I have no idea if I'm talking to somebody that's 12. I could be talking to somebody that's 60. Like, I could be talking to my next door neighbor. I don't know, because we're not using real names. We're not using any pictures. We're just using these, like, they're kind of like Bitmojis, Sims.
Right.
They're
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Sims.
Yeah.
You can
Right.
yeah. So I don't know. It's scary. I'm just gonna say it's scary. And like, everybody that's on these dating sites, like, I mean, and it's cool. It's cool. I've done it, but I've also, like we said, been catfished several times. I've never catfished nobody. I don't feel the need to, but there's definitely people out here that do. I still hear about stories to this day. So
Right.
it's still for sure. I don't know, man. Tough,
Just,
tough world.
yeah. Be careful out there, world. Just please be careful out there. Don't get catfish. Don't be
Please.
catfishing, because what is the point? Like, it's just be
Find
you.
you something. It's
Yeah.
somebody for everybody. You ain't got no reason to catfish. Like, everybody has somebody out here that like them and that want what they want. You don't have to catfish. You don't have to be somebody else. Like, and don't hurt them too bad if you get catfish. They probably need. They probably hurting internally. So kind of just give them some grace. I guess that'll be my
Exactly.
best advice. Yeah. Yep.
That's good advice. Well, folks, y'all know we ain't no catfish. And just so we could, put up some clarifications, like I said, y'all, this is T Talk. Please follow our IG page at T
Mhm.
Talk CNT on IG. You can follow me on IG at, it's a Tay Vibe. Would you like to leave yours, honey bunch?
Yes, yes. A1 Beauty Cami. That's my tag on Instagram. So make sure y'all follow me. And I think we should we highlight my beautiful bestie? Because one other thing that we are going to do on this show is we want to try to highlight some of our small businesses. it's hard for us out here. They got all these big
Absolutely.
corporations that's taking all the money, that's getting all the clientele, and the little Joe Smalls around here, we not getting no love. So we decided that every episode we're going to try to highlight a small business. So
Absolutely.
my bestie is a independent woman.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I
Yes, you want to
am.
tell us what your side hustle is?
Yes, yes, yes. Before we get out of here, like we said, we give a nice little shout out to a business. I will be the first business to shout out. As you guys know, I'm an independent nail tech. I also travel. If y'all cannot come to me, I will come to you. Here's just a little
That's
sample of
service.
what
You see
I
those nails?
do.
So
Yes,
that's not my
yes.
style, but I know a lot of people that like that, the long nails. Can you get me together without the long nails? Because
I got
I'm
you.
natural.
I
Okay.
got
Okay.
you. I got you. I do long, I do short, I do acrylic, I do it
Do
all.
you do
So,
men?
yeah, I do. I do.
Okay.
I do. So yes, follow my nail page at Nail by Tay on IG. Hit me up. I can't wait to hear from you guys. Mwah, thank you.
And we can put our tags at the bottom for our personal pages and the business pages
Absolutely.
at the bottom so that if y'all forgot it, y'all can just hit it from the bottom of our video. So I think we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Next episode, what should we talk about? I mean, I think we kind of covered catfishing, but the main place catfishing happens is online.
Mm,
So why not just talk about online dating? I mean, I feel like at this point it's 2025.
yes,
There's a million dating sites out here,
absolutely.
and I just really feel like everybody has probably been on at least one, two, or three of those sites. So what better topic to bring it all full circle? Should we talk about online dating next time?
I think we should definitely talk about online dating next time. That's gonna be a real good episode.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, the ins and outs of dating, different horror stories from online dating and success stories. I mean, we do have some success stories from online dating. But yeah, definitely we're gonna put a poll out. Not sure what it's gonna be yet, but it's gonna be related to that theme, and we want y'all to answer it. And any comments on our first episode, like I said, this is our first one. Give us a little credit, you know what I'm saying? Don't be too hard on us, but definitely give us some feedback. Let us know if y'all like the show, the content, if you have any suggestions for future episodes,
Yes.
just let us know. We really do hear.
Yes. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank
And
you.
we shall see you guys
We love you guys.
soon. Mwah. Bye.